Hello. How are y'all? I'm trying to look for a filter so I don't look crazy today. Y'all know I like my black and white, so fuck it, right? Okay. So, okay. Hello, guys. This is going to be a pick a card reading. This is going to be how they see you. Hey, boo. Hey, love bugs. Hey, man, the panda. Um, So let's see how they see you. I'm going to give you 3 options. You can pick my perfume, which is Fuji Palm, Pineapple Palm, bomb as fuck. You can choose this one. You can choose my little ass tiny bowl, or you can choose the grinder. So, yeah. Hello, my love bug. So choose a pile, choose an object. You guys can tell I'm a fucking head. Anyways, perfume for the smoke, bowl to put the smoke in, and the grinder. Okay? So choose whichever one. Perfume, the bowl, or the grinder. And we're gonna get started in a second. So again, pile 1 with the Fuji Fuji pineapple palm. Pile 2 with the bowl, small. And pile 3 with the grinder. If you guys have not listened to Abel's fucking song, The Weekend, go watch that fucking video. It's called Blinding Lights. He released his fucking music video out today. I was at school. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, I gotta take a little quick pee break. I didn't really pee. I watched my fucking video. Like I'm exo as fuck. But anyways, we're gonna see how this person views you. Enough of me talking about Abel. Let's get into it. If you chose the Fuji pineapple palm, I'm gonna spray myself with it because you know it smells good. Um, they probably think you smell really good. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. They think that you smell really good. Okay, so let's see. What do they think of you for pile 1? What do they think of you? This could be this could be a family member, a crush. This could be your person, your husband, your wife. This could be a coworker. This could be a friend. This could be whoever the fuck. Okay, it's not gonna be just for romance, but most likely, usually, you guys want to see romance shit. So let's see what they think of you. What does this person think of you? What does this person think of you? Okay, what does this person think of you? I think you're very giving. Okay. What does this person think of you? Okay. Okay. Hmm. So now this is your appearance, your what they think of you. Okay. They might think that you don't want a relationship. Okay. I really am getting that. Maybe this is literally like a coworker or like a friend or like a boss or like whatever. They might see what they think of you is that you don't want commitment. Okay, you don't want to commit to anybody. Maybe you just want friends, or maybe, you're just trying to balance yourself out, or maybe you just got recently out of a relationship. They might think that some crazy shit could have happened in your home. There could have been an accident, maybe a car accident. They might also think that you're really good with animals, or maybe you don't like cats. If you don't like cats, something is wrong with your noggin. But anyways, they might just feel like you don't like cats. They might think that you don't like cats, and they're just like, "But how can you not like the cats? They're so cute and little kitty booty tooties, and they're so fluffy, and oh." Or they might think that you don't like pussy. That's for some of y'all. That's for whoever. They might see you like that. Maybe you don't really, or maybe you don't eat pussy, or I don't know. Again, my channel is 18 plus. Remember that shit. Note it down. Snort it. Smoke it. Whatever the fuck you want to do with it. My channel is 18 plus. So if I see it, I say it. I also feel like they think that you're very caring and very giving and very, very giving with things, okay? That you are either giving financially or that they think that you're very caring with your emotions or like that you give your emotions to them or that you're very generous. That's the word, generous. I feel like they think that they might be able to have some type of romantic thing with you, but they kind of see that you don't want that, okay? Um, or that you are a very emotional person and sometimes your emotions rule over you and they get the best of you. That's what they think. They think that your emotions could get the best of you sometimes. Or you might, pour your feelings out to them, or they might think that you pour your feelings out on the gram or on Twitter or wherever, you let people know how you feel is how they think of you. When they like what they think of you is that you let motherfuckers know how you feel and what you're feeling as well. When they think of you, also, they could think of smoking in a way, or they could also think that you smell really good. I'm seeing a lot of hair, so they could like your hair. I really am getting like a curly, wavy type of hair, long black hair. I'm also getting even short red hair, or if you're a dude, maybe you have really short hair, but they still fuck with the hair. They fuck with the hats that you might wear as well. They might be thinking that you're very into the occult type of things. Okay. They think that you might want a forever type of relationship, and that's why you don't want a relationship because they think that when you get into a relationship, you want that Ace of Cups. You want that real ass fucking relationship, that till we die type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you want that I want a ring on my finger, and that type of stuff. But they might think that you might want that later on in life, like when you get older, and right now you're just being single and you just want, to have your fun, is really what I'm getting that they think of you. Okay. I feel like that's really what they're thinking of you. They could think that you might like the outdoors a lot. Maybe you go around the lake or the woods. I am kind of seeing that relationshipy vibe though. I feel like they think that you can give a good relationship. Okay, I feel like they think that if they was to get in a relationship with you, now if this is romantic, if they was to get in a relationship with you, you would be very caring for them. That you would actually love them. You would love them 100%. That you would care about them. That you're willing to put your emotions into it is what I'm getting, and start a relationship and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's kind of like not committal in a way too. Like you might not be so easy to get. Okay, yeah, with that being said, you could juggle. They could see you as a player in a way. Okay, now this is how they think of you. Okay, this is how what they think of you. They could think like, oh, they're probably playing games, you know what I'm saying? They're probably doing their little single shit right now. They're probably single, no judgment. Like, I'm not judging you because I see you like this. You know what I'm saying? In the long run, in the long run, they see you like that. Like, they see you as someone who can care and be a good mother, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, or a father. But right now, I feel like they're kind of seeing you as maybe you're juggling some things around or juggling some work situations around. They think that you can communicate your ass off, okay? So they think that you talk a lot, okay? Now, I'm not saying like, oh, you talk a lot, but you talk a lot. like, like I don't know how to explain it. It's not supposed to be rude, but it's just like you can communicate really well. Okay, you can communicate very well, and you can also be kind of cutting with your words sometimes too. You can be a little, I don't want to say mean, but they just might have to watch themselves with you sometimes. Okay, either you're very sensitive, and when people tell you, like shut the fuck up, you actually take that to heart, and you're just like, damn, okay, like I'm gonna shut the fuck up, and it's like it's not that deep. It's not that deep. Trust me, baby, it's not that deep. But or you might be the one to say that and be like, "Bitch, shut the fuck up." And then they read it or they fake it and they're just like, "Ooh." You want me to shut the fuck up? Like, okay, I'm sorry. Like, you know what I'm saying? So be careful with your words with this person. They think, and some things that you might say might not be so nice, okay? You're a very blunt person. You say it how you see it, and it's just like, why your shoe has a hole in it? And then it's just like, why do you have to point out my fucking holy shoe, bitch? Like, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like you don't mean anything bad about it. It's just kind of like I just saw it, so I pointed it out, you know what I'm saying? Virgo shit, you know? So I'm getting Virgo, I'm getting Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, um, type of vibes. But that's what they think. What else do they think of you? Okay. They might think that if you are into the occult or the taboo, the spirits and ghosts and mystical shit, you might not be in it so good and godly. So you might be a person who goes to I know you chose this pile panda. I know you did. But um um like if they see like they'll think of you as someone who maybe interferes with the Ouija board, and it's so down the Ouija board is so frowned upon, you know what I'm saying, or going to haunted houses, and it's just like that's not a good thing to do. Or maybe if you do rituals and spell work, you might do negative ones, you know what I'm saying, so they might see you more on the negative side of spirituality, because maybe their mindset is a little different. Maybe they might think like, oh, going to church is the good thing, and then going into tarot reader thing to watch what the fuck they gotta say is bad, you know what I'm saying, you know how some motherfuckers have that type of mentality. They might be that one, them they might be that type of motherfucker. So they might see that too. They might also see that you might spill the beans sometimes, like you might say things that weren't supposed to be said. Like you weren't supposed to say that, but you said it. Okay? So I'm kind of getting that vibe. I feel like they also might think that you don't want to study, okay? Or like you don't want to be in school, or you might not like school, or you might not want to get a higher education than what you already have, and that's just because maybe you could have mentioned that, and you could have been like, "Oh my god, I fucking hate school," and then boom, like that's why they think that. You know what I'm saying? Not like they're saying like, okay. And I also feel like they think that you might not have that much on your plate. Like you might not be struggling for real, like that hard. Okay, like you keep it pushing. I get the word. I keep it pushing. I keep it pushing. I'm gonna keep it pushing, regardless of anything. I'm still strong. I'm gonna keep it pushing. They see you as someone who's very strong and that is just gonna keep it pushing. Like regardless of all of the bad things that are thrown your way, you're still gonna keep it pushing. So that's what they think of you. So it's pretty positive. What else do they think of you? They think that you communicate well. Again, also attacking. Some of them might think that you attack them in some type of way, okay? Like verbally maybe, or maybe you might push a little bit, you might nudge and just like, ah, I'm sensitive, don't nudge me. But it's just your way of like, maybe you're just like laughing really hard and you're like, ah, and then you slap them and they're just like, ow, bitch, like that fucking hurt. But it's just like you were just laughing or something, whatever. Or you could just be very blunt and be like, you know, I don't know, like you weren't supposed to. Okay, like you're very like you're very blunt and you're just like you weren't supposed to put. I'm trying to think of a fucking story. You weren't supposed to put all the brushes in. I don't fucking know what to say, honestly. I'm trying to think of something that I can explain this with. But it's just pretty much like attacking in a way, okay? Like maybe you might, or bossy in a way, like go do this. You got to do this. You know what I'm saying? It's like go do this. you have to, or no, don't do that. More of like a authoritative figure, like don't do that, or yes, do that, or why did you do that, or this is what you did. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit that's also what they could think of you too. Um, they might think that you're not as balanced either, okay? They might think that you might have some toxic traits, like, or some toxic habits, like cigarettes is a toxic habit because literally it'll kill you. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit will kill you. So, maybe like you see how her eye is open for this side over here, and it's in reverse, so it's kind of like not balanced. So it's kind of like maybe you like to have your cake and eat it too. Sometimes that's what they could think, or maybe you're on a diet and you don't follow your diet, and you're just like, I'm just going to cheat real quick, or literally you could cheat or something like that, and that's what they see, or that's what they think of when they think of you too. Sometimes like, you still you're not supposed to have that cupcake, but you still had it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of how they see it. And it's like you should be picking up that carrot instead, but you chose the cupcake. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that's what they think of when they think of you. Okay. Um so yeah, if you like the reading, give it a like. If it did not resonate, please don't try to make your big ass feet fit in some small ass shoes. I kind of want to pull one of these things. That's crazy. I said one of these things and it's literally called things. But let's see. I'm gonna pull one more for you guys. A little fucking shit. Alright. You can curse too. Like you can curse. Literally like curse as in witchcraft curse or curse as in like vocabulary curse. That's what they could think of too. Alright. So what do they think of when they think of you? What do they think of you pretty much? Things you don't want advice about. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was funny as hell. Things that cause misery. What what do they think of? What do they think of you? Things that are better in Europe, things that you are paranoid about, things that look strange, and things that are difficult to steal. Okay, so like again, like I said, you can have some bad habits. You can have little wandering fingers. Okay, you can have a little wandering finger. Um, go to Walmart real quick. I'm not gonna scan that. I'm not. I'm not gonna scan that. I'm just gonna put in the bag. Okay, so that's kind of what I see. They also, again, with the things you don't want advice about, again, like I said, you could tell them, my job is as a tarot reader, the name Blunttarotxo, okay? I'm a very blunt person. I know some people don't want to hear that advice that I have to say, don't want to hear that shit that I gotta tell them because in my channel, I know I've noticed that I'm very like hard on you at first, and then I try to give you the advice afterwards and shit like that. And that's kind of how you could be too. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they don't want that advice. Maybe they don't want to be told that you know it's okay their grandparents died because they're closer to them now. I've said that so many times, but maybe they don't want to hear that. Maybe they like I don't want to hear the advice. I just wanted to vent to you. I didn't want to hear your feedback. I'm getting a lot of Virgo energy too. But yeah, and they might think like, you know, it's more on the realistic side. And some of these people could be Pisces. They might be more on the fantasy side, okay? And or you might be on the more no, they might be because this is what they think about you. So they might be on the more fantasy side. Okay. Um, so that's kind of what I'm getting. They might think you look a little bit different, okay? Think that you're rare. You're a rare human, okay? A lot of people don't go around and get tattoos on their tits. You know what I'm saying? But I do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing I'm getting. Mm, I'm not saying I have tattoo on my tits, but I plan to. Okay, so shit like that. I feel like I feel like I'm gonna pick this fucking pile for somebody, but I don't have nobody, so I don't know who the fuck I would pick it for. But yeah, they might just think that you look very rare, very different, and very unique. Okay, I'm getting like black and white. I'm getting like um I'm getting like maybe you might wear different type of pants than everybody else. Like everybody's out there with the, you know, not skinny jeans because like but the straight jeans or whatever, and then you're over here wearing bootcut jeans or some shit, or maybe you um you wear all black, or maybe your nails you do it differently, or maybe your swag is different. Okay, pretty much your swag is different then, and you look different and strange, not in a bad way. I don't think it's just like you're just strange and you're different. You're a different I don't want to say different breed, but you're a different human. You're not you a lot of people when they go on people's fucking social media and shit, I can count I don't know how many fucking times I see the same fucking bitches on the fucking social media, and every single one of them has either, there's like different types of bitches, and you can care there's like the bitches that like that fake shit and like the big ass, big tits, the lip injections, the thing that they always traveling and shit like that, whatever the fuck, those bitches. And then you got these bitches over here that, hoodies and pants and, tattoos and stuff like that. And then you got these ones over here that are gay. And then you got, and then they categorize, everybody categorizes people. But with you, it's kind of like, where the fuck do I put you? Like, you don't belong there because you're not all that. You're not all of that. Not saying that you're not all that. Like, you're not all of that. Like, you don't want plastic surgery. And you're not over there because you're not always wearing baggy clothes and hoodies and shit like that. But you don't belong over here because you also wear pink. You don't always wear black. And then, it's like, where do I put you? You're strange. You're different. Um, they could be paranoid about you too. They might be like, "Is this bitch putting a spell on me?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of the vibe I'm getting too. Like they're kind of just like kind of shook, or the things that you might tell them might be so true or realistic and so blunt that it's just kind of it makes me a little bit paranoid. Like I came to you, I told you like um I got a rash on my left hand, and it's like, "Oh, I just googled that. It said you got cancer." And then it's just like, "Bitch, now I'm paranoid." Or like you might tell them like, "Oh, you're gonna die." And it's just like, "No, bitch, now I really think I'm gonna fucking die." You know what I'm saying? Like that type of stuff. I mean, you're just probably joking, but they they get paranoid about that stuff. Um and things that are difficult to steal. So I feel like you're really hard to get. Okay, for someone to actually put a title on you, it's kind of hard, or it's kind of or they might just see you as kind of rebellious in a way too. Like, yeah, kind of like rebellious in a way. Like maybe when someone you're not the A student, you're not the what I'm saying? You're behind the dumpster smoking a cigarette, or, smoking a blunt, type of shit. Like you're not okay, like at my school, it's like a school for adults. And I mean, till like you're 25 or some shit, whatever. You don't need to know my information. You could be very secretive too. But this person sees you as someone who is more on the like you see them outside smoking. You know what I'm saying? Not inside, with a like those girls or those guys even that their room, when you go into their room, it's like all white, and it has like the marble floor or like the marble desktop thing or whatever the fuck, and then everything is like neat and tidy and shit. No, like motherfucker, we got posters in our room. Okay, we got posters that's been there for I don't know how many years. We got shit scattered around the place. That type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have that marble or thingy or whatever the fuck, but it's more of like when they go into your home, I don't, or like when they see you or something like that. It's not so much of you know a collar and then in a tie and a suit and tie and like brand new shoes. And no, it's more of like sporty wear type, comfortable. You're comfortable, okay? But anyways, that's what I got for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like it if it resonated. If it didn't, don't try to make your big ass feet fit in some small ass shoes. If you guys want more personal reading, that information should be down below in the description box by now. Hopefully, I still have to make it, but just check just in case. You could be coming across this video later on. But yeah, I'm gonna move on to pile number 2, and yeah, hope you enjoyed that. So pile number 2, if you chose the bull, okay, if you chose the bull, this is what they think of you, okay. So let's see what they think of you. Ah, messy. You could be messy. Okay, they might think that you're a little messy, or things fall on your lap. If you're a dude, they might think girls fall on your lap a lot. Okay, I'm just saying. This is what they think. So let's see. What do they think of you? What do they think of you? Ooh, I'm getting Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You got the Queen and the King of Wands. Very action type of person. You do the do, okay? You say it and you do it as well. They think of you kind of they kind of look up to you in a way. Okay? They think of you highly. They think of you as, very, maybe you travel a lot. They might think that you travel a lot as well. Um I feel like you don't like to stay put in one certain place as well as what I'm getting. They might think that you might not like to be cooped up in the house. They might think that you don't like that commitment shit. I'm getting Sagittarius vibes, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius vibes. You know what I'm saying? Leo, Aries and Sagittarius, definitely. Leo likes that home shit, but at the same time, Leo can be just as Sagittarius and Aries as well. So it doesn't matter. But it's more of the like less commitment, more on the explorer type. They might think that you're explorer. They might think that you might say certain things that can hurt people, or people say things that can hurt you easily. Or honestly, I kind of feel like it's you. I kind of feel like you're the one that kind of says certain things and that can make people cry. You can make people cry. They might think that you might say certain things and have the other people, you always win. Okay, is really what I'm getting. The winning. You like to win. Okay, you like to win. And it's like I'm going to do what I can to win that. Okay, like I want that, I'm gonna get that. Like they see you as a go-getter. Okay, and that's what they think of when they think of you. But things that you might want to get might not be so good either, and that's what they might think too. You got the 3 of Cups. You're a good time. You're a good ass fucking time. That's what they think of when they think of you. They think of a really good friend. They think of a good ass time. They think of drinking. They think that you might not make the best decisions sometimes. They might think that you might say certain things that can hurt their feelings or other people's feelings around you, or the way that you talk might hurt other women's self-esteem in a way. So let's say I go out and I be like, it is not cute. Let's say I go into a classroom and you smell a cigarette. You're the one to point it out and be like, ugh, it smells like cigarettes in here. That's not cute. And there's like 2 girls that smoke cigarettes in that class, and then they're just like, one of them is like, "Me." I'm like, "What the fuck, bitch?" This is me right here. This is me telling your ass like, "Bitch, what the fuck? I smoke cigarettes. Wanna fight?" You know? But this one over here is just like, she said, "Ew," like, she thinks I'm nasty because I smoke cigarettes. Like that type of shit. So filter yourself, okay? Filter yourself. Definitely filter yourself. I don't want to say you're stuck up or anything like that, but this person kind of thinks of you as someone who's just like, mm, you know, that type of vibe. Like, you're cute. You're cute. Don't get it twisted. They might think you're actually really, really cute because I'm feeling myself right now. But yeah, they think that you're really attractive. Your eyes. They fuck with your eyes. They really do. I'm gonna tell you right now, they fuck with your eyes. Okay, that look that you give them. Whew, oh my god. Or if somebody comes into the classroom and they're like, "Oh, that's not cute," you might be like, "And ain't nobody trying to be cute." You know what I'm saying? You'll stick up for yourself. You're that type of bitch or that type of guy. Like you don't give a fuck. Like you don't give a fuck. They really think of you that way. Um, Something to do with your home, okay? They might think that you might be independent. Maybe you don't live with nobody, and then they think that about you. They might think that, oh, this girl's independent, getting her own coins, or this guy's independent, got his own coins, lives by himself probably, um, that type of stuff. They might also think they don't know where things could go with you. They don't know if they'll be able to kind of tie you down. Since you're so free spirited, they don't know if they'll be able to have a home with you, if they'll be able to have this four of wands, which is like, coming together, having a home, being together type shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. It's kind of like I don't know if they would ever commit to me. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of vibe that I'm getting. If this is more on the romantic side, if you're asking about, what do they think of you? They 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 also think that you might like to start little arguments, okay? Like they might think that if you don't like to start arguments at all, you're the peacemaker of the situation. You're just like, I'm gonna just exclude myself from the situation. It's not worth my time. So we have some what the fuck is it called? It's like the under not the underdeveloped. It's I don't want to say immature and mature either, because they say another word for it. But and today we're gonna say immature and mature. Okay, I'm not trying to call you out and be like you're immature or you're mature. Just whatever. So we have some immature and mature people up in this bitch. The more mature people, they're more of like, look, I ain't even gonna argue with you. I know that my silence is key, and that's what's really gonna get you fucked up. And then I got other people that like to, pick and start little things. So, take that however you are, okay? That's what they think of you. Also, again, with that thing, it's more of like when people come at you, you're willing to defend yourself or you get scared and frightened. It's either or. It's not like in between. It's either you're like scared and you're gonna cry to the point when someone attacks you, or confronts you or something like that, or you're going to attack them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or it's like already programmed. Like you say something to this girl right here or this guy right here, he's gonna come back at you 10 times worse. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna defend themselves. They're not gonna just, that type of shit. I really am getting that more, but at the same time, if you're not like that at all, then they definitely see you as kind of, I don't want to say weak, but they kind of see you as, you know, I don't have time for this. I don't even think they see you as weak. That's like the worst thing to say. Not weak, more of like defending myself. Like, but by defending myself, it doesn't mean I have to give you any of my energy. I don't have to put any effort into this. The way that I defend myself is by leaving the situation and never talking to you again. You know what I'm saying? So who's really winning? Because you're over here wasting your breath yelling at me, but I ain't gonna waste my breath. I ain't gonna look like that. Like, that's really what I'm getting. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Cups in reverse. They don't see you so much as this loving, you know, um, taking care of kids and like the mom that got three kids that takes them to school and then cooking, the stay at home mom. They don't see you like that. Okay? They don't. They do not see you like that. They see you as a go-getter following your dreams, traveling the world. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit, that rebellious a little bit, that type of stuff. Like, if they ask you, like, oh, do you have a husband? Do you have kids? It's like, oh, thank God I don't. And then that just kind of like, it's like, whoa, whoa, I'm getting a miscarriage for someone that's gonna resonate. Okay, for someone that's gonna resonate, when they think of you, they think of a miscarriage, or an abortion or something like that. or not being able to have kids. Okay, so that's what I got for you guys. So let's see what else they think of you. I feel like they think you're older too, like an older person. And you can be younger than this person, but they just when they think of you as older. Like you have more respect to you, or you've just done a lot more things, or you're more experienced and shit. You know what I'm saying? Things seagulls are actually saying when they squawk at each other. So again, the way that you communicate, again, it could be like arguments. They might think of arguments when they think of you too. Like maybe you got in a fight with someone else and they might, when they get a memory of you or they think of you, it's just like, oh yeah, I remember they fought with whoever. Thank you, love bug. But yeah, they might not know what you're actually saying sometimes. They might think that you could be a teacher, okay? You could be a teacher. They might not know what you're saying sometimes. They might just be like, "What the fuck are they talking about?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Like, you're over here talking about calculus, and it's just like, what? What the fuck? Or like pie. You're talking about pie, and it's just like, we gonna eat pie? And then you're just like, no, we're talking about pie, like in math, and it's like, oh, I didn't even know pie had math, or math had pie. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. They don't know what the fuck you're talking about sometimes. I am gonna tell you that things you would like to mash up. Again, very action type of things. I don't know if you guys had fights with this person. Some of you guys could have, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I got that saying. Like you might say that a lot, or you're like, well, if you really wanted it, then you shoulda, coulda, woulda done it, or something like that. And it's just like, damn, okay. I see a lot of action. I see a lot of fuego, fiery. You a fiery one. Um, Things you would like to use crowdfunding to raise money for. So again, very money focused. Okay, very money focused, very on your independent shit. They see you very independent. You don't need nobody type shit. That's how they see you. That's how they think of you. That's what they think of you, that you don't need no fucking body. Things that would make a funny security password. They could think of you as a jokester. Again, fire signs get a bad rep because they're just like, oh, they're hot-headed little farts, and blah blah blah. No, no, like y'all funny as hell. Like y'all funny as shit. But when we're the class clown, when we're the jokesters, when we're the, what I'm saying, that's what the people see us as. You know what I'm saying? They're like, "Oh, that's the Joker. That's the funny girl or the funny guy, or you know, that's the free spirited one." They don't really see that lovey side to you. This person, at least this person doesn't. This person does not see you as a romantic. This person sees you more as a funny person, as a friend, as a, if it is romantic, they could see kind of like bickering with you a little bit, or that you can teach them a lot of shit, and that you're very sexy, okay, and very funny, okay, like you're more on your single, like I don't want to say you're more on your single shit, but it's more of like independence. I see a lot of independence. Even you could be married and they still think like they wouldn't even have thought that you were married. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit for whoever is married. Things that are hot. See, like you're hot. You're a hot potato, okay? You're hot. You're attractive. Like you're really really fucking hot. And you're hot too. Like you're whenever they get around you, most likely they might, or when they think of you, well, this is what they think of you. So when they think of you, they think of like, oh my gosh, she's so hot, or he's so hot, so attractive, so fiery, so I don't want to say mean, but it's more of like, I need to put your ass in a honey jar for you for you to like be a little bit more sweeter, okay? Be a little bit more emotional, be a little bit more in touch with your feelings, cuz it might not look like you're so in touch with your feelings. You might be really in touch with like financial shit, 3D shit. That's kind of what they see, and like, they might not see you too much as a like the typical stay at home type of person. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you just maybe you don't even believe in marriage. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they think of when they think of you. So They think of single. They don't think when they think of you, they don't think of, "Oh, I can't wait to be married to them." Like, I don't even think this motherfucker would wanna get married ever in their life, so, how can I even think that? So that's the vibe I'm picking up on, for you guys. I'm gonna put one more, and then I'm gonna move on to pile 3. So, pile 2, things that are icky. So, eeh, I got the sound, eeh, like, eeh. Now, icky, I'm not talking about like, "Oh, you're icky Vicky." No, but for example, Vicky, she's a bully, right? From I was about to say Timmy Neutron. No, the Fairly Odd Parents, Timmy. Okay, they might. I don't want to say they might see you as Vicky. Some of you guys, if you're asking about someone that you don't really fuck with, some of you guys are in bad terms with, they might see you as Vicky. Okay, they might see you as Vicky, Icky Vicky. But for some of you guys, if they might see you as someone, um, who's very, like, distant, very mean in a way, but it's like a funny mean. It's like maybe you make fun of people, um, and that you have a dark sense of humor. Okay? Let's just you have a dark sense of humor. Maybe you don't make fun of people, but you just have a really dark sense of humor, some shit that other people should not laugh at, but they laugh at. Like, I don't know, like, let's say oh my god, okay, so I just got this is really random. I don't know why the fuck this just popped in my head, but one time I hate this person. One I hate this person. It's still stuck with me because that shit made me laugh, but it also was like, "Bitch, I hate you." But, okay, so I was talking about something serious like suicide, right? I'm sorry. Um, I'm sorry, it just really is funny to me right now because I don't know why. I don't know, I'm getting, like, hot. So you make them hot, like, you make this person okay, anyways, it's hot in here, okay. You can actually make them, like, really, like, hot and bothered, like, "Oh my gosh, you're so attracted that you like, it's making me kinda hot. Whew, get away." But I'm also getting, like okay, I'll tell you the joke. It's not that fu it's funny to me because I get it, it's, like, so dark, okay. Um, okay, so I was talking about suicide with somebody, and then they said, um, they said something, they were like, "Don't be a pussy and just do it." And I was like, "What the fuck?" So literally they just told me to kill myself, you know what I'm saying? But it was fucking funny, like, I'm sorry, it's just oh my god, it was just like I was literally talking to them about some suicide shit. And then they were like, "Then don't be a pussy and do it." So, like, this motherfucker dead ass told me, "Kill yourself," but in a funny, dark, humorous ass way. So, so that type of shit, that's how they could see you as, and it's funny. It's it's fucking funny. But some people don't take it so funny. Very emotional people don't take it funny at all. Other people might take it cool beans. But if a a really emotional person is coming to you and they're like trying to confide in you and be like, my dog just died, and then they're over here talking about some go get it stuffed and keep it as a fucking a stuffed animal like you have on your bed or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they might be making joke at you because you have stuffed animals on your bed to the point where they're telling you to stuff your dead dog or cat to have it on your bed. You know what I'm saying? Like dark shit. So that's that's kind of what I'm getting. You guys are funny. You guys are really different people. I see that. Okay. Anyways, that's what I got for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. This year's a magician as well because I am getting this right here. Um, Independent, very independent. I feel like whenever they think of you, they just think of the word independent. Like just on your lonesome shit. You're all alone. You're just doing you, you know? Um, and very, very tricky, like a trickster. What just happened? Something just happened. I think the light just went down. What the fuck? Hold on. Something happened. Okay. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Whatever. But yeah, maybe you want to like fix things or something. But they might see you as a trickster, a little bit of a player too, for some of you guys. Um, more like a what, you know, um, very little. You might have good communication, a lot of action and emotions, but your money, you keep that shit close by you. You don't give that much out with your money. Yeah, I'll talk to you. I'll fuck you. I have feelings for you, but I'm not giving you my money. Like I really, that's what they think of when they think of you. I'll give you communication. I'll give you the action. I'll give you the work. I'll give you my emotions, but that financial shit, I know. We're not having that joint account shit, okay? Fuck ass no, bitch, because you can't handle your money. We're not having none of that. There's no sharing, no nothing with the money stuff, okay? Because I worked hard for my fucking shit. You're not getting none of it, and that's probably why they don't like marriage either. Again, it's just a bunch of that independent shit, okay? Money type too is kind of what I'm getting. So that will take whatever resonates again, all right? If you like the reading, give it a like. If it did not resonate, don't try to make your big ass feet fit in some small ass shoes. If you want a more personal reading, that information will be down in the description down below. Book your personals, okay? So, lastly, I'm going to move on to the people who chose the grinder, okay? People who chose the grinder. Let's see what they, not what they think of you. Yeah, what they think of you, right? Or how they see you. Fuck, I forgot which one I was doing. Pretty much what they think of you and how they see you is the same thing, right? Pretty much. Whatever. Well, how they see you, what they think of you, etc. This could be a parent you're asking about, or this could be, or you could be their parent. This could be a child of yours. They could see you as older, okay, or wiser. They might think of you as wiser, hardworking, okay. So, what does this person think of you? Very giving, very giving. Hardworking. Yeah, that's what I was getting. Hardworking. They see you as very hardworking. Maybe you're going to school. Maybe you eat right. Okay. They might think of you as someone who might not have that much fun either, or might not be so happy. Okay. They might see you a little bit sad. But I feel like you're still joyful regardless. It's just like they might see, or when they think of you, they might think of you as like someone who can be sad. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not always joyful. They might see that you might have some depression, okay, and it might teeter totter. Well, with depression, it can't really teeter totter because depression is there until you get fucking rid of it, which is really hard to do, honestly, believe it or not. Um, but maybe you could teeter totter your emotions in a way, like some days you feel really low, some days you feel really happy, um I'm also seeing very giving, especially in your workplace or with money. So you're very giving with what you can give. Okay? Of course you're not gonna overdo it. They're flattered. They really are. They're just like, oh my gosh, like thank you. Thank you so fucking much. I'm so appreciative. Like I'm so appreciative. Is that even a fucking word? I don't fucking know. You probably know though. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Like thank you. Like thank you. Like that's really what I'm getting from them is like thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Like I really that's what I'm getting for you guys for pile number 3. More of like from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for you enlightening me with something or giving me knowledge. I feel like maybe you're giving someone knowledge. This could be again like it could be a teacher, this could be students, this could be friends, it could be a partner too. Maybe you acknowledge them with some stuff. Um with learning things, okay, buckle down. I'm getting the word buckle down. Maybe you tell them to buckle down. And they're just like, yo, I really needed that. Thank you. They might see you as someone who might not be okay with their mother as well. Maybe you get mommy issues, or maybe they might see that you and your mother might not get along the best. Um, what else do they think of when they think of you? They or how they see you. They might see you as outgoing. Okay, they might see you as outgoing, but then you also have your moments when you retreat, and that's how they see you, and that's what they think of when they think of you. It's like they think that you're actually pretty naturally. Okay, so maybe you don't wear that much makeup, or when they think of you, they think of the time when you didn't wear the makeup. I mean, excuse me. Um, your eyes, you might have some brown, round, big eyes, or some chinkies. I'm getting like black hair, reddish hair. You could have some gray hairs, curly short hair. Um, I'm burping a lot. I don't know. Maybe they might think that you burp a lot. I don't know. I got Virgo here. I got Leo here. Um, what do they think of when they think of you? I feel like you don't show much. Okay, like you don't show much. You kind of keep communication to yourself. You're very to yourself. You're like, I'm getting a crab. You could be Cancer. Very like shy. Okay, you don't talk too much. Maybe to people, but then again, they also see you go out too. They don't know much about you. This might be someone that doesn't really know a lot about you. Okay, um, you don't communicate that well, or you don't communicate with them. You don't talk to them. Is really what I'm getting. And that's what they think of when they think of you, or they think of no communication when they're with now. If they're not communicating with you, they think about that too. When they think of you, they're like, damn, I'm not communicating with this person. Okay, so if you're reaching out to them, I feel like they're kind of just like, damn, I'm keeping them. I don't want to. I'm keeping them. I don't want to say stringing them along. I don't want to say keeping their hopes up either. It's more of like kind of making you make the effort or something like that. They could see you as skinny. They like your body, like your curves, and maybe you're not skinny. Maybe you're thickums. They still like your curves. They still like your curves. They like your torso. They could spy on you. They could watch the fuck out of you. I'm just saying, like they really could. They do. They do. They watch you. They do. I'm telling you right now. I don't care. They do. And the way that the way the way that they look at you, okay, the way that they look at you, they could be like maybe in the mornings they have some coffee and like they're just like watching your shit and then just like sipping on tea or just watching you not saying shit. Okay? Or maybe that's how they view you. Okay, they might view you like you're stalking them. They might view you as like you're stalking them. Um But yeah, I feel like they're very like they think that you're very focused on money and very intelligent and you got your glass of wine and your book and you're outside, living your best life. And I don't know why I want to say more mature. You're more mature than me. I keep getting that saying like you're more mature than me. You're more mature than me. You're older than me or something like that. Like that's what I'm really getting. Like you're all the way up here and I'm still down here trying to figure this shit out, that I'm trying to figure out for a long ass time. That's what I'm getting from them. That's when they think of you, they think of someone to kind of look up to in a way. Um what do they think of when they think of you? They think that this isn't ending, but then they might want to end it in a way too. Like they might want to end something with you, but then at the same time not want to. I feel like they're close to ending something with you, okay? Um or ending the way that they treat you. Either or. So if you guys okay, so if this person keeps reaching out to you, okay, if this person always keeps reaching out to you and trying to communicate with you, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, they might be trying to stop that soon. They might stop trying to communicate with you too much because they might feel like they're a bother. Okay. Now, if they don't communicate with you that much, they're going to put an ending to not communicating with you before it's too late, before they lose you. Okay. That's also what I'm getting. Like, it's like, they might have to end something before they come talk to you, or they might have to end something. There's has to be an ending here before they do something, okay? Especially if they're gonna come towards you. They don't wanna lose you. They really don't. They do not wanna lose you. They're actually scared and frightened to death that they're gonna lose their opportunity with you. But they have to cut this thing, and it's almost done. It's almost there. It's almost there. You just be a little bit more patient. I got 13 days, 13 hours. I'm getting number 13. Yeah, 13, 16. Yeah. And then the rest in peace thing. Again, the death thing. Okay. So maybe they, when they think of you, or when with how they see you, it might be a lot of skulls. It might be a lot of death thing. Okay. For some of you guys, you might wear stripes, okay? They might see the I'm wearing stripes right now, that's fucking crazy. Um, but they might see, like, stripes. They might think of stripes when they think of you. Blue, the color blue. Um, you surprise them with messages is what I'm getting. Also, when they think of you, they think of the surprise messages. You have the cups in reverse, the two of cups in reverse. So when they think of you, they think of a separation. Okay. Um, what I'm getting from this person too is when they think of you, it's like you're giving so much and I have nothing to give you. And I don't think they like that. I don't. It, They they might think that you don't like that. They might think that you don't like the fact that you're giving to them and they're not giving anything to you. And it's just kind of like, you know, like it's kind of like, like, what can I offer you? You just gave me this fish. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gave me this fucking fish right here, and I literally have nothing. You're all black, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you're probably like I'm getting, like, cats. I don't know why I'm getting cats. They might think of cats when they think of you. Um, or they might see you like cats. But I'm kinda getting, like, a fine breed, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those cats that you have to actually pay money for, and they see you as that type of cat, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a fine cat, like all white, like poofy cat, and like all nice, and big blue eyes, and just very, just very fancy cat, okay? And then they're over here like a stray cat. It's like, I'm a stray cat. Like, I don't know who my parents are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or like they might see that about their cats or something, and it's just like, well, your cat, you probably got a birth certificate for your fucking cat or dog or whatever, and I found my kitten on the street. Okay, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like the difference. You know what I'm saying? It's just like there's like a big difference here, and that's what they think of when they think of you. Maybe this person, um, see, with you, you're over here dressed in like nice wear. Maybe you wear like fashionable shit, like, you might wear, expensive clothing, and you might always have your nails done, and your makeup looks really good, and, there's something going on with your eyes. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh. 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 But there's something going on with your eyes, like, there's something about your eyes, like, why you do that with your eyes? It's funny. It like I don't know. This person might joke around a lot. Okay. Um. This this person might be a number two. Okay, go check out number two. This person might be a number two, and they might joke around a lot, and they might fun of things. Okay, and they might flame you a little bit, but it's not like, oh, they don't like it. This is their way of playing and childish kind of way. And when they think of you, they think of what the fuck am I gonna say? Because when I talk to people, I talk about like like cars, and I talk about uh I'm getting fuck bitches get money. Um um slang words. I'm getting slang words. Um that foo-foo shit. What the fuck is a foo-foo shit? I have no idea. Um um what does foo-foo mean? What the like, you know what I'm saying? They might say that type of stuff, or they might just be kind of street, more in the street, like more hood or something, and they might see you more. You know, when they book a hotel or motel, they're going to Motel 6, and you're going to like a fucking 5-star hotel. You know what I'm saying? That's what they see. So it's just kind of like, uh, uh, like they might also think they might have to end their ways with you. Okay. Now, if we're going into the more romantic thing, because I mean, the Two of Cups is here. It's in reverse, though. They might have to cut out certain behaviors, certain ways about themselves, because maybe you this person's self-esteem, and I don't think that they don't think they look good. I just think they don't think they're good enough for you. That's what I'm getting. I'm not good enough. Like, if you're interested in them, it's just kind of like, why? I need a clone. Okay, so if they like they might also think of you as like maybe multiple, maybe you have multiple ways of yourself. Like maybe you can be really, really nice one day, really, really mean the other day. Maybe you can be really funny one day, very emotional the other day. You can be very um childlike sometimes, and then you can be very mature. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have different ways about yourself, like multiple personalities in a way. Um but with them, they still kind of think like, again, like that I'm not good enough. Like I'm not good enough for you. Especially if this is a boy. If this is a girl you're asking, it's just like, are you gonna take my fucking offer that I'm giving you? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm trying here. Like I'm trying to start something with you. And I feel like you guys, honestly, it could be, if you're watching this for a female, it's kind of like this female is kind of like, yo, like I'm giving you this fish. Like I'm trying to communicate with you. I'm trying here. I'm trying here. That's the words that I keep getting. It's like I'm trying here, but you're not accepting my offer. You're not accepting me. You're not accepting what I'm giving you. Like you don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of like, should I leave this? Like I don't want to leave. Like they've thought about it. They're just like, should I just not even try? Like what is this? Like should I just leave this situation the fuck alone? Um, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of looking back, like, no, I shouldn't, but then like, yeah, I should. I should just leave this fucking situation alone because they're not putting in as much effort as I am. But it's because they don't have anything to give. Like what can I give you? Like, you're giving me so much, I can't give you half as much as that. Like, where do I even like, I would have to work really, really hard to give you what you are giving me. You know what I'm saying? Um, so how else do they what else do they think of you? Yeah, like no communication. Either this person thinks you're a bitch, okay? Like either this person thinks like you're a bitch, like you're mean, like you don't want to talk to them, and you know what I'm saying? Like you're just like holding back communication. You're just like I don't want to talk to you. Like why would I want to talk to you? That type of shit. That's what they're thinking. Like when they think of you, it's like, you know, or they might just when they think of you, they think of someone who is really unapproachable because they're kind of scared of what you might say. They're very scared of what you're gonna say. Okay, is really what I'm getting. So, um, how do they see you? Right, my bad. How do they see you? How do they see you? They might see that you're not stressing over the situation. All right, they might see that like that you're not. Yeah. They might see that you're not stressing about or you don't really care about what they're offering you. Like you're just like you'll just look at it and you'll be like, all right, like I'm doing something. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, maybe they're really working, and you know what I'm saying. And it's just like I don't know, um, or they're doing something, but then I'm also getting the word red, like leaving someone on red or seen. Um, They don't like that. If you're leaving this person on red, they don't like that. And it's kind of crazy because you're on the pick a card reading about this motherfucker, about how they feel and think about you, or what they think, or how they see you, whatever the fuck. But you're not replying to them, and it's fucking stupid. Like, why are you here then? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you here if you're not even gonna reply to me? Like, you know, the fuck. They, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. Um, and that's how they see you. They see you as someone who could be an early bird too. You might wake up early, or you wake up mad late. Either you wake up, or maybe you have days too where you wake up early, and some days you wake up late. That's kind of what they're thinking about you too. They think about your curls and how you twist your hair. Okay, like they think about that. That's crazy because I'm literally just twisting my hair right now. But yeah, that's that's what I'm getting. Um, if you want this person, go for it like shit. Especially if you're leaving them on fucking red, you dummy. Like, what are you doing? Because they're offering you the fucking fish. They're offering you it. Okay, they're offering you that cat. Mhm. Okay, they're offering it to you. So you gonna take it? Because if you don't take it, they're gonna go about their way. You're gonna lose someone that you have some type of interest in because you're on a fucking pick a card reading for them. So, yeah. Um, but if you just wanted to know what they saw or whatever the fuck, um, and if you're the one that's trying to talk to them and they're not responding and stuff like that, they might feel like they have a lot going on right now. Um, is really what I'm getting, and it's going to cause chaos or something like that. Is kind of what I'm getting. It's going to cause chaos or drama or something. Um, so yeah, let me get how do they what do they think of you? Things that make your heart beat faster. I'm telling you, bitch. I'm telling you. I'm telling you though. Like I'm telling your fucking ass. There's something here. There's something here. Okay, there's something here. This person got again, if this is someone that if this motherfucker is reaching out to you and you're not replying, this person, whenever they see you, whenever they think of you, whenever however they view you, it's just like, like their heart is just like, oh my god. This kind of reminds me, oh my god. This kind of reminds me, like whenever I look at the skater boy, I have like the biggest crush on the skater Scorpio boy. He like skateboards and shit. Like whatever, like look, like how I'm getting right now, bitch. Oh my god. Like just thinking about this kid is just making me fucking nervous. And it's just like, ah, I don't know, like I'm nervous. Okay. Like that's, your my heart is literally beating so fast right now because I'm just thinking about the kid. And like, yeah. Okay. So yeah. Hi, Candace. But yeah, like I really am getting that. I really am getting that. Like this person is really mean. Okay, like, and it's like a kind mean. Like they like to joke or like push little buttons or whatever. They like to say little things. Okay, like my dad, like he calls my bearded dragon dinosaur, and he calls him ugly all the time and all this shit. But it's just his way of loving. You know what I'm saying? And maybe this person is like a me. Okay, this is especially if you're the one that is not getting respond, like they're not responding to you or whatever. This person could be a little bit of a meanie and could want to piss you off and shit. And it's just like, why? Like, well, but maybe that's just the way that they are. Okay, again, with them, there could be an age difference. Okay, there could be like a really big age difference. Um, I'm seeing up to like 9 years. Okay, 19. I don't judge. There's no judgment on this fucking channel. Okay, there's no judgment at all. But I'm telling you, and even if this person is not really responding to your shit, I really think at the end of the day, things that make your fucking heart beat faster, I really don't see nothing bad here. I just feel like there's some shit going on, but this person has a crush. Like this person, like y'all saw how I got. Okay, y'all saw how I got when I was talking about the fucking Scorpio kid. Like I'm already getting like that again. Like okay, whatever. Like this kid is freaking beautiful. And they might think that you're freaking beautiful too. And it's like, I'm sorry for calling him a kid, but I just call everyone kid. But like, okay, I'm saying too much. Okay, see, this is how they get. This is exactly how they get. So whenever they think of you, whenever, okay, whenever they think of you, whenever they see you or whatever, like whenever that, what they think of you and whenever they think of you, it's just they're really mm, like they're just like really really happy, like whatever. Okay, but you know how it is when you have a crush or whatever. Yeah. Oh my god, I can't stop smiling. They really can't. So this is good shit. Like I'm getting good shit from this. It's just if this is like a guy and if this is the one that's not if they're not responding to you, if they're not putting the effort with you, they just feel like they're not good enough, and it's just like why when motherfucker I freaking love your ass, you know. But yeah, so how do they see you? Things human don't need anymore. Things you would like to be the boss of. Okay. Watch out for the boss. I'm getting that in my head too. Watch out for the boss. Watch out for the boss. I don't know. Maybe you're their boss. Maybe they're your boss. Maybe that's why this whole freaking crazy shitty shit is going on. Um, things you don't need anymore. For some of you guys, okay, especially if you guys had an argument. Okay, if you guys had an argument and it was bad and it went downhill and shit like that, they might feel like they don't need you anymore. They might not want to deal with this anymore. There might be an ending to this. This is where I said about the death card, and stuff coming in. Things you wish were made better. So yeah, like they might think when they think of you, they might think like, I wish I could make this better. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could make this better. I wish I could, you can make me better. I'm getting that word, that too. Like, you can make me better. I could be a better me with you, um, and stuff like that. This person could have blonde hair. Ooh, I like brown hair. They could have like dirty blonde hair. Things you are not allowed to do. See, maybe there's like a restriction thing. Maybe they're not allowed to do certain things. There's like a restriction thing here, and they might feel like um then I feel like they're not allowed. Maybe if they're not talking to you, maybe they're not allowed to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're asking about someone who's in a relationship. Maybe they're not allowed to talk to you, or maybe, like I said, work environment. Like, maybe they're your boss. They're not allowed to. They're not supposed to. They can't. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. Um, yeah, I'm getting that. So, how do they see you? I know another one can. Things you would like to mash up. They would probably want to fuck you, just saying. Things you don't want advice about. Okay, so they might see you again, like, since they might see you so um, mature or adult, like, maybe they just want to have fun right now or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And they might see, like, with you might give them some real spiritual advice, or they might see you give them some, advice period that they might not really want to hear. Like, they know, okay, it's like, I know I gotta do that, I know I gotta do this, I know, then I don't need you to tell me. Okay, I don't need you to tell me. And with things you would like to mash up, I'm kind of getting like sex. Okay, I'm not getting so much of things like, I'm getting like sex. Unless you guys had a fight already, and they might want to beat your face or something. Maybe they don't like you that much, but they they want to. Okay, they do, they do, they do. So yeah, they might think that you're your own boss too. They might feel like they might think of you, or when they think of you, they might think like they might want to be your boss, the boss of you in a way. Maybe this person's very bossy. Or again, like I said, back to the work situation. Some of you guys could be dealing with someone at work, and it's just like, or maybe they want to boss you around. It's right next to mash you up, so maybe they might want to be a dom. Maybe you guys are into BSM. They might be dominant, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this reading. If it did not resonate, don't try to make a big ass feet from some small ass shoes. If it did, go ahead and hit the like button. If you guys want a more personal reading, that information will be down below in the description box. Don't be a sus, be a sub, so subscribe. Hit the bell, that good stuff. Um, I'm gonna point something out. This sun card over here in reverse, I don't like it because there's three women. So they, like, again, like I said, they could be in a relationship, they could be, or something like that. They could be in a relationship with you. They could be in a work environment with you, in a relationship with you. What? No. I mean, they could. Um, or they might think like, I'm in a relationship, I can't do this. Or they might think, we work together, we can't do this. Or they might also think it's like, I'm too childish for you, I'm not good enough for you. Um, we got into an argument, and fuck you, okay? Especially if you guys got into an argument. Um, so yeah. I'm getting a pigeon. Maybe you have a pigeon or a bird. Cats. Think of cats too. Birds. I see a lot of birds. Um, so yeah. That's what I saw. Okay. Bye.